Welcome back to Auto Big 8, the place where technology, defense, and innovation come together. If you're into high-powered machines, cutting-edge military hardware, and the future of battlefield strategy, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Today's episode brings us to Southeast Asia, where a significant step in indigenous defense technology is unfolding. We're diving deep into the 2025 DTI-2, Thailand's homegrown 122mm self-propelled multiple rocket launcher, a system that's not just powerful but symbolic of a new era in regional military capability. The DTI-2 is the result of years of research, development, and strategic ambition by Thailand's Defense Technology Institute, or DTI. It's a modern, mobile, and highly effective weapons system, developed to enhance Thailand's military autonomy and reduce reliance on foreign arms suppliers. In this video, we'll break down everything of its development journey, design features, firepower, mobility, and estimated cost. We'll also look at how it compares to other MRLS systems globally, and what this means for the Royal Thai Army in the broader geopolitical context of Asia. Let's begin with the origins of the DTI-2 project. Thailand, like many countries, has historically imported its artillery systems, including rocket launchers, from established defense giants like Russia, China, and the US. However, as part of a broader strategic initiative to localize defense capabilities and support domestic military-industrial growth, the DTI launched several R&D programs in the 2010s. The DTI-2 is the latest evolution in this ongoing effort. The first prototypes began appearing in defense expos around 2016, but it wasn't until 2022 that testing reached full field-ready levels. Now in 2025, the platform is in limited production and being adopted by select Thai artillery regiments. So, what exactly is the DTI-2? At its core, it's a 122mm self-propelled multiple rocket launcher system, designed to deliver devastating firepower over a wide area with high mobility and operational flexibility. The vehicle typically carries 122mm rockets mounted on a rotating launcher, giving it the ability to saturate targets at ranges exceeding 40 km, depending on the type of rocket used. This puts it in a similar category as systems like the Russian BM-21 Grad or the Chinese Type 81, but with a key differentiator: it's modular and based on a modern chassis with digital fire control and GPS-assisted targeting. The launcher is mounted on a 6x6 or 8x8 military-grade truck platform, usually based on locally assembled vehicles with some foreign parts integrations. The mobility is impressive. It can travel off-road, across rugged terrain, and quickly deploy or relocate to avoid counter-battery fire. Thailand's terrain includes jungle, mountainous areas, and wet lowlands, so this flexibility is not just a luxury but a necessity. The fire control system is fully digital, with computerized targeting, trajectory computation, and integrated GPS/INS navigation. This means the crew can deploy, acquire targets, fire, and relocate all within minutes, dramatically increasing survivability in a modern conflict zone. The user interface is streamlined, designed with a touchscreen control system that allows for semi-automated fire missions, reducing human error and cutting down reaction time. The 122mm rockets themselves come in various types. Thailand has been working on improving rocket accuracy and payloads. High explosive fragmentation (HEFRAG) warheads are standard, but there are also rumors that development is ongoing for guided or at least GPS-corrected munitions, increasing precision without needing full precision guided munitions. Payloads vary but typically can deliver over 18 kilograms of explosive material per rocket, making it effective against infantry concentrations, light armored vehicles, supply depots, and even fixed infrastructure. Reloading is semi-automatic. A resupply vehicle follows the launcher and assists with the reloading process, which takes around 10-15 minutes depending on conditions. That's fairly standard for this class of weapon system. What makes the DTI-2 more advanced than some legacy models is its operational independence. It can be networked with drone reconnaissance feeds or forward observers to receive live target data. The integration with Thailand's digital battlefield initiatives means the system can function as part of a wider net-centric warfare approach. Now, let's talk about the price. This is where things get really interesting. Most imported MRLS systems of similar capacity cost anywhere between $2 million to $4 million per unit, depending on configuration and country of origin. However, the DTI-2, being developed and assembled domestically with lower labor costs and locally sourced components, is estimated to cost between $1.2 million and $1.6 million per unit. This includes the launcher, vehicle platform, digital fire control, and basic rocket supply. Additional resupply trucks or command modules would naturally increase that cost. Still, this makes the DTI-2 extremely cost-effective. Thailand's Ministry of Defense has not released detailed public budget data for how many systems will be procured, but experts believe initial acquisitions may number between 18 to 30 launchers, forming 2 to 3 rocket artillery battalions. Production could ramp up depending on export interest and continued success in field trials. Export potential is a big part of the equation. Several ASEAN countries, including the Philippines, Myanmar, and Cambodia, have shown interest in affordable MRLS systems for border defense and counterinsurgency operations. The DTI-2 offers a perfect balance of affordability, mobility, and firepower. If Thailand secures even 1 or 2 export contracts, it could boost funding for future variants, including larger caliber systems or even precision strike munitions. One of the unique things about the DTI-2 is how it represents a new generation of Thai defense thinking. It's not just about having a powerful weapon, it's about self-reliance, strategic independence, and creating a defense ecosystem that can evolve. The DTI has partnerships with Thai universities, engineering firms, and even startup tech companies. These collaborations are helping design better fire control algorithms, improve communication systems, and develop next-gen munitions that could transform the DTI-2 into something even more sophisticated over the next decade. Let's talk about deployment. In real combat scenarios, MRLS systems like the DTI-2 are typically used for preemptive strikes, suppressive fire, and softening enemy positions before infantry or armor advances. They can also be used in saturation defense roles, creating a wall of fire to stop advancing units or deny access to strategic terrain. The DTI-2's rapid deployment capability and digital command links make it perfect for Thailand's doctrine of fast response and flexible defense posture, especially in the context of regional tensions in the South China Sea and border areas. There's also the psychological effect of multiple rocket launches on the battlefield. The sound, volume, and impact radius of a 40-rocket salvo can create enormous disarray and panic among enemy troops. It's not just about destruction, though, it's also about domination and deterrence. Critics argue that the 122mm caliber is becoming outdated, and some suggest that Thailand should have aimed for 220mm or 300mm systems like those used by Russia or NATO allies. But for a nation like Thailand, which is developing its domestic capabilities step by step, starting with 122mm is a logical choice. It's easier to manufacture, cheaper to produce, and still highly effective in Southeast Asia's diverse terrain and asymmetric warfare environments. Now let's look at the training and personnel. One of the goals of the DTI-2 program is to make the system operator-friendly. Training time for crews is expected to be under 6 months, including fire control, mobility, logistics, and emergency protocols. That's a relatively short learning curve compared to more complex systems. Thai artillery schools are already integrating simulator systems to help new recruits get used to digital targeting and command protocols before entering live-fire exercises. The question of sustainability is also critical. One major advantage of the DTI-2 is that maintenance and part replacement are managed within the country. Instead of waiting months for foreign spare parts, Thai workshops and military depots can fabricate or order necessary components quickly and cost-effectively. This makes long-term operation much more reliable, especially in conflict scenarios where logistics chains may be disrupted. There's also speculation about future upgrades. Some military analysts believe that the next logical step for the DTI-2 platform would be to integrate guided rockets or even drone-assisted targeting with AI-enabled fire suggestions. Imagine a drone spotting enemy armor 30 kilometers away and feeding those coordinates directly into the DTI-2's fire control system. That kind of synergy is exactly where modern warfare is heading, and the DTI seems to be planning ahead. From a geopolitical standpoint, the DTI-2 is more than just a new weapons system. It's a signal. A signal that Thailand is serious about standing on its own feet in defense matters. It's also a message to potential adversaries that the Thai military is evolving, modernizing, and preparing for the future and not just relying on Cold War-era imports. In summary, the 2025 DTI-2 122mm self-propelled multiple rocket launcher is an exciting and strategic leap forward for Thailand. It combines local engineering, practical design, and modern battlefield integration to create a system that is both powerful and cost-effective. With an estimated unit cost of around $1.5 million, it's well-positioned to support Thailand's defense modernization efforts while offering serious export potential. Whether in domestic use or on the international stage, the DTI-2 is proving that military innovation is no longer the exclusive domain of superpowers. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of advanced military tech, make sure to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share your thoughts. Do you think the DTI-2 has what it takes to compete on the global stage? Would you like to see more coverage of military systems from emerging nations? Let us know. Subscribe to Auto Big 8 for more updates on defense, machinery, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp. Stay informed.